Hello everybody and welcome, this is Sheer Maiden DK and today we're taking yet another look at Recycling Center Simulator. Last time we got our splitters in operation and we set up the new machinery. I know we used a shitload of money, so hopefully we can earn some of it in by the new machinery. Also because we would like to get the next organic machinery. But let's see what she has to offer for us. She has a good amount of deals today. Never mind. Let's head down, put these fuckers to work, and then we will head out to collect some aerosol as well. Talk with you. 122, you can go to this one. You, sir. 126, can go to this one. You, sir, can go to, this one. You, good sir, can go to this one. Whoa, getting driven down here. I'm not going to let you go out just yet. I'm going to see what we have for offers in our little business. And might expand the area. Let's see, factory area. Storage. This one. Not yet. Okay, scrap deals. We have a train station. Might do that one myself, just to see what it's all about. Because I'm curious. We haven't been at a train station yet. We took a museum last time, so maybe we should try take a train station this time just to try it. There we go. We have this one. Maybe we get a good deal on this one. No, we won't. Okay. Kinda okay deal. Bargain. Half price. She's not moving much. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh my god, come on. Cunt. There we go. Okay, let's set those two fuckers out to work and then head out ourselves. As I said, I know we could probably do better with doing all of it ourselves, but we'll. You, sir, can go for this one. And then we will head out and we will start with the one with the shortest amount of time. That will be the first one. So let's head into it. Let's take care of it. Good. There we go. Lots of big stuff on this one. We're gonna be sure to push it all the way down back. Because last time we had a problem with storage room in the truck. So we're gonna be sure to push it all the way down. Getting maximum out of the truck. So we're not finding ourselves in the same trouble this time. Also, it takes a little, but it's still, we need to run to the truck to do it. And yeah, laziness. Long live the laziness, huh? There we go. More trash for us. Let's put it in there. And let's go get more inside. And we're just gonna open up here. We have a lot of big items in this one. That's a little pissy, but that's just how it is. Are there anything behind here? Of course, they hide something. There we go. It shouldn't be too easy. There we go. Oh my god, lots of big boxes in this one. There we go. It's like... Have they had a gathering here with big boxes? It almost looked like they had a gathering of big boxes in this one. Okay, nothing out here on the pooper. And another big box. I'm sure they have held some kind of big box gathering in this place. Because, oh my god. And a big cogwheel. There we go, we forgot this one. Good, we used the scanner. And then in here to see, might find some more big boxes. I bet. There's a bucket. A bucket of shit in. go. There we go. Let's just see. Use the scanner. I think that's everything. Then we're gonna take this bucket that's roly-poly away and throw it all the way in the back, because we found out last time that we can actually max out the truck if we're not particularly about throwing things into the back of it. And we would like to have maximum capacity with us. I know it's a little back and forth this way, but that's okay. There we go. More trash charge. There we go. And there we go. And there. And the last one here. And then we have the baggy on us. There we go. Pull it all the way in. And then we're gonna go to the next place. That's, let's see, 2 days left. Let's go to this one while we have a lot of light yet. That's the train station. And that's a lot of organic, so not that hard to find. Normally, at least. Organic isn't the worst items. They're normally heavy weighting, so there we go. Should be all on this side. Put that one over here into the truck with that. This one into the truck with that. Put this one in there. And this one. Sorry. There we go. Let's see. As I said, haven't been here before, so it's also new for me. Oh my god, that's a lot of empty space everywhere. For trash to be. Okay. All good, all fine. Lots of trash around here. We have this big one right here. There you go. Let's see, let's just take this. And then we're gonna jump the gun and take the scanner to see if we left anything in here. We didn't. That's good. Let's see. Out here. Oh my god. Actually, literally annoying place because you have to run so back and forth with items here. Okay. How do we get up and down? We do not know yet, but we will find out. There we go. I guess we're going to use these benches to get up. Okay. And of course we have too much. There we go. Let's try scan the area. Seems clear to me. Except in there. So that's all good. Where is it that all that trash is? In the next room. Okay. So I guess we can get in behind this door. There we go. Good. Scan. Seems like we are all good now. On our little adventure to this site. There we go. Pop this in here. I almost took my spare tire into the trash as well. Just saw it and thought, well, that would be trash. But no, it's just our own spare tire. Okay, good. Seems like we got it all. Next stop. Let's go for the upper one then. Let's head into this one. That's a little mixy, not so much going on in this one. And we have filled up the truck quite okay this time, so we should be all good. But never say never. We might still fuck it totally up. There we go. We can still get it bombed. Head in here. Take some trashy. There we go. More trash for us. Let's look over here because it's always hiding something for us. In here, nothing. Oh, good. Not because there was the biggest amount of trash in this one. So not that we're going to be expecting a shitload of trash here. Always look behind the doors. They have some tendency to hide the things. There we go. In here? No, there. Lots of trash in here, of course. In the farthest corner of the place, all the trash. Of course, of course. That's just how it has to be. There we go. And this one. And we seem to be in pretty okay, decent time. We are on our third spot and it's 2:15 in the afternoon. So I would say that's decent time on the third spot. Some might of course do it even better. We have a cash register we need to break into, I can see that. So we're gonna go back and break into that one before we leave. Because it's money. And we want money. Let's break into this one. Right there. Jump up, take all the cash. There we go. And quick scan. We have everything. We could also have looked at the upper corner, the area info, but no. We didn't read the screen. We just assumed we didn't have everything collected. Because that's normally how it is. There we go. And throw. Lots of big pieces in this one as well. What's up with all the big pieces today? There we go. There we go. A lot of big pieces. Well, it's not like it's annoying, but the big pieces ain't the funniest. Because you have to go run them up down one at a time. But it's fine, we will manage. We don't want, oops, that was the wrong key. Wasn't wasn't full at all, but that's just how it is. Idiot sandwich right here. Queen trash panda in an idiot sandwich today. That guitar is bouncy. It's a bouncy guitar. There we go. Collect all these tits and bits. And there we go. And the next one. And then we're gonna head inside. Trying to collect everything in here. See if we can gather all of it. I'm just taking this route today. Not that it matters much. Nothing down here anyway. We have one piece up here. There we go. One big piece. We haven't seen that if we didn't have the scanner because, well, apparently it's not natural to look up in this game. At least not for me. That is. I would totally not have gotten any of the shit they put up out of sight if I didn't have the scanner. There we go. Through this one. There. This one. Behind locked doors. Everything good is behind locked doors, apparently. Not always like that in real life. Mind that. Trash back. There we go. Not like if you think your husband or wife is good, you have to keep her behind locked doors because everything good is behind locked doors. Not like that. Don't take it that literally. No, I do not condone locking people up behind doors like that. There we go. And that's set. Let's go out here, throw some more trash. There we go. run this one out here. Back and forth, back and forth. There we go. I have shitload of big items. I don't know, understand. Sometimes you get these crazy amount of places with almost no big items, and other times you get a shitload of places where it's almost only. I miss one fucking piece of metal waste, and I can't almost not be asked to find it, but I found it anyway. Okay, out here. How the fuck did we miss that? Okay. One big spring. We missed that. There we go. Take the trash back. Throw it in here. I can't be asked to try find the last one. Let's go to the next place. Last place for the day. Again, let's see how much big shite is here. Can't be as much as the last one. There we go. And I also think it's funny that these paper boxes you can't have in your inventory, but you can take a melon on 3 kilos in the inventory. It doesn't seem like completely right. You're able to put 3 kilos of melon in your inventory, but you cannot put a small paper box in there. But that's just the way it is, and as we already learned in many games, do not ask questions. Because these are 0.8 kilograms, and we cannot put them in our bag, but we can put 3 kilos of melon in there. But yeah, don't ask questions. We don't know why, and we won't know why. That's just how it is. That's the life of simulation games. Oh my god, lots of shit on the toilet here. There we go. Lots of big shit on the toilet. There we go. And a trash baggie. And out here again. Look behind the door. They have the tendency to hide things. There we go. There we go. Flop that off right there. There we go. Can we get behind here? Nothing here, nothing there, nothing particularly. This one. There. Let's see, we have everything over here, so we're just lacking this room over here. There we go. And we had all the splitters set up in the last episode. So let's just head and collect and see what we're going to do. And if we need something that's on the ground from the splitters, we will just take it from the ground and put it into the machinery. That's the sweet thing about it. Let's see. Scan the area. We had one thing up here. Again, not looking up. Why should we look up? Why should we do that? Why do such a thing as look up? No, we work just like piggies. We do not use the feature of looking up. Actually, pigs aren't able to look up. That's a whole nother story, but we're just not doing it. There we go. All the trash. Should be all the trash, that is. There we go. It will. So let's head back to the factory in a good amount of time this time. And open this so Idiot and Idiot can get to work. And we have our pallet over here to gather all the items. And as you can see over here, we have put in the splitters between the machinery. So we are able to get all the variations out before it gets to the last cycle. And that way we can actually just, if we need, let's say we get here with the wood, we get so much sawdust and we need more of these to make the last product, we can just put the sawdust back in here, and the same goes for here. So it's not like it's working against us. Now we're gonna run to the forklift, the pallet jack, and put that on. Then we can run over to these. We didn't empty them last time. And then we can put these on here. Jump out. take this one. I didn't see how much one was in there. 35 kilograms. That's nice. There we go. Because we have enough space for doing this and still have all the others on there. So let's just run back here while they're emptying out, and then we can help them out a little. I think we could be sweet and help them out a little, depending on how far they are ahead. We just help a little. We always seem to fuck it up when we help, but well, that's how it is. They will have to get used to it. I'm the boss. It's not me fucking up, it's them. Even if it's me, it's still them. That's just how it is, because I'm the boss. And the boss is always right. At least in this game, because I'm the boss. And I say so. So, they can do two things. They can complain and be ignored, or they can or they can shut the fuck up and be ignored. That's their options. Let's see. Sort the waste, please, idiot. There you go. Sorty, sorty. 224 kilos of organic, 150.4 of metal, 172.5 of plastic, 42.1 of glass, not the best glass day, 190.8 of paper, good paper day, and 88.2 of wood. So not good on wood today. There we go. Drive these over here. There we go. And then we can just grab one. That was the wood one. This is a paper one. Then we have this one. Glass, metal. That's organic, I think. Organic. No, yes. Put paper down here. And then metal, glass, wood, and this one. Then we can take the pallet jack once again. Run it back over here so we're ready for the next day. There we go. Jump out of it. And then we're gonna go look at what we're going to do. We're gonna take some of these. We're gonna need that anyway. At least down here. Gonna need one there. This one is going down here. We're gonna need that. And we're gonna need this. There we go. We're gonna need something here. And something here. And then we might gonna need someone down there as well. As you can see, it's not going super fast getting through. And we didn't get much this way. But it's running, and we can do this if we want to. We can just take them and put them in there. So it's not like we are getting anything out of it we don't want. So let's head back inside. And remember, we're trying to stock up to do more items, so we might not necessarily do all the jobs we're able to. We can bargain for the plastic bottles. There we go, bargain for that. That was a good jump. We should be able to make these plastic bottles at least. A lumber line. We should be able to make. Let's try bargain for this one. There we go. She's doing some huge leaps, so that's good. Or he is. Not the biggest. Come on. Give it to me. Well, that's fine. Glass. We don't have the glass machine yet. We have paper. We should be able to make some envelopes too. Oh well, I'm not sure because we didn't have that much paper with us. So, but we're gonna get a shitload of organic matter today. We have a full pallet of organic materials today, so that's nice. Jump over here. We have 24 plastic bottles. So we're gonna do this. There we go. Run this one. And we're gonna need more of this, so we're gonna put more in here. Let's see how much we have now. I think we should be good. I might not be, so let's pop down here. Pop this in here. That way we get some more done. Then we can store these plastic bottles over here. We should get more now. Let's see. We still need 14, so that's 7 packages more we need. Just plop that in there. And then we have wooden boxes. We need 24 of them. There we go. Gonna need 48 kilograms of wood. So we're just gonna pop down here. And if we think this is annoying, we can just, you know, put this one off and manage this exit. So it's only the next exit working. Then if we need sawdust for an auto, we can just put up that exit again. So it's not necessarily that just because you have the exits that you need to have them on. You can see we have a paper exit over here as well. I think I'm gonna turn that one off. Of course we don't really need that one. So we're gonna need to turn that one off, and then we just put all these in here. And then we're gonna make sweet paper with it. You see, we took all the paper we had out here, threw it into the machinery. Now we get paper here, and we have paper in here. So let's see how much we have. We should be able to make, let's make, what's it, 24 envelopes? There we go. We can always take some of these rolls and put in here. For today at least. To make sure. We almost have enough, so let's see how much we're gonna get. You can see one goes this way, one goes this way, one goes this way, one goes this way. So that's how this works. We should be good enough, I think, or else we do have some left on storage we can use. It's not like we do lack paper. Let's see. We're gonna need more, I think. No, we are good. We're all good on paper. So let's take some envelopes, put them up here. Should be 24 for that order, I think. Let's see. This one is almost done. Do we have enough? Let's see, we need one more. Do we have more plastic on here? Let's see. Should be all good. We just need to put the last plastic in here. Now should be all good. We need 2 more, 2 kilograms more. How much in it is in these of both of in them? 1 kilogram. So we need 2. Let's see. Jump here, put that in here, and then run over to another one. And then we are all good on the plastic bottles for now. There we go. There we go. Flip this one. Then we have the wooden boxes. We had to make 24 of them. We miss one. How much do we miss for that one? 2. And these are 1 kilograms each. So we're just gonna take 2 of these. There we go. And then we get the last wooden box we need as well. For that order. There we go. Then we're gonna put up all the glass. On these. Because we do not have the glass machinery yet. We missed 1 plastic bottle. We forgot 1 plastic bottle to put on the pallet. Oh my, let's just do that. There we go. Let's run back to see how many envelopes we needed to make that order. Envelopes. 30. So we might just make 6 more if we are able to. Because then we slowly regain some of the money we used. And we like that. We like gaining money again. There we go. Good. Deal. Envelopes. Let's see, we need 6 more envelopes. We have 24 down here. Wasn't that the right? Yes, so we need 6 more envelopes. 6. There we go. Run. So now we should be able to do that. Then we can stock some of all this up. Take this one. I have a shitload of glass. Mark this one. Then we're gonna run down to here. Because we still have a shitload of this as well. The organic material. Not that I really am interested in getting buying that machine, but the ingester thingy we're saving up to get. But just because I want the license so we can get it at some point. Because I know it's awful expensive, that machinery, so I'm just gonna focus on getting the license so we can build it in the future, because then we have the possibility. And we like having the possibility. There we go. Take 1 more here, because we do not have enough space on one for all these. There we go. Take and take. And then we're gonna run in here and we can start shipping off the items we made. We have made, let's see, the plastic bottles up here. Deliver. And we made this one, deliver. Then we're gonna make the envelopes down here. That one is going in the inventory, so that one is ready in a moment. Just need them to put that shitty thing over there. There we go. Now it should be good to deliver. Let's just go out and into the contracts again. Deliver. See, we earned a shitload of money today, so that's all good. And then we can go in here, see. Plastic vases. Organic material. Alloy and fiber. We have a shitload of glass on hand, but I don't remember how much we need. We are almost there for this one. We have some plastic pellets and such. Let's just head out here 1 moment to see if we have anything. Oh, we have 1 piece of paper all the way over here. We need 1 machinery. Okay, let's just manage this one. Still have one going. Let's see. How much do we actually have in here? 43 kilograms. And here we have little fiber bolts. Not so many, so let's just put them in here. For now, I think we're gonna focus on making money, so I'm just turning off all our connectors. Then we can run in here. And we can see contracts. Do we have any more paper contracts? That is. There we go. That's 3. Eco-plant. Do we have plastic pellets? Yes, we do have some plastic pellets. We could do this one maybe. Or we could try do that one. Let's go up here, look what they want. Newspaper. Should we try barking for the newspapers? That is what we're going to do. There we go. We're just gonna do that. That was okay leap. Again. Several hundred in leap. We like that. Now we are earning money. Put it down to 5,000. 4,900. That's okay. We will do that. And we have 3 days to deliver this one, so we might be able to do it. We need to make 30 newspapers. We have a paper all the way over here as well. How the fuck did we manage to get paper all the way over here? I wonder. I'm not sure, but let's just plop it in here. And then we're gonna need 30 newspapers, so that's newspapers. There we go. And let's make that. We don't have enough for it for today, but we will tomorrow. So while that one is pressing, literally, we're gonna head to bed. There we go. And we have one more here. One more piece of 3. This machinery can just go while we go to bed. Then let's see what the next day brings us. There we go. Today we had some plus. Snoring, snoring, cock-a-doodle-doo. There we go. And then we're gonna go in here again. Take some offers. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. There we go. All the offers we want. And never mind. Let's send these fuckers off to work, shall we? You do take this one. You do take this one. You can take this one. You, sir, are going to this one. You, sir, are going to... Never mind. Where you go? No, 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 no. Please let me out. Let me out. Can I come out? Please. Thank you. I hate when they give me a free ride. Good. Let's head in here. Scrap deals. See, we have this one. We want this one because we can send one of our annoying workers out there. I know I did go a little low on that one. But she also moved a okay bit. And the rest of them is okay for ourselves, but now we're just gonna take them so we can actually send our workers for the largest. That was a nice one. Bargain, 100 down, 2 up, there we go. There we go. Come on. Give me a nice price. That was a good price. Good. Let's jump out, send these two along the way. Get them to work. Good. You can do 85 kilograms, so you're not gonna take that one. You're going to this one. And you, sir, can take this large one. There we go. And then we're pissing off to do some of the oil. Do we have one that's short? This one with a lot of metal is short date. So we're gonna do this one. Start out with all the lovely waste outside. Queen Trash Panda on a mission to conquer the world. Oh, a husband corrector. We didn't find one in the last episode. Nice, now they're back. I wondered where they went. We didn't find one last time. So almost missed them. Good, let's scan outside for a moment. There we go, all good. Let's jump inside. Nothing in there. We have a cash register in here. We like that site. Throw that over there. Let's not get too excited. Remember the trash first. So all this lovely trash around here first, so we don't forget it. Have to look after something we just mumbled over. That seemed almost too easy. And then we got it wrong anyway. There we go. Let's see. We have to be on the lookout for things up. We are trying to do better on looking up. I know it's not our modus operandi, but we are trying. We are trying to do better. There we go. And bits and pits. There we go. Pot. And a bucket. Whoop. And in here, nothing. Let's just do this. Good, all fine. Let's head out. And remember, like we learned, we have to throw it all the way in the back, else we're screwing ourselves over by not using the full capacity of the truck. There we go. Because then we're gonna miss something in the end. There we go. Next place. Good man of time. Let's just head to the upper one. That's a good one with a lot of organic. We like our organic trash. This one is on a roll. They see me rolling, they hating. There's one of those large watermelons. This one is still rolling as well. I think it's funny if you're looking when you get out of the truck, you can actually see the trash dropping from the sky. That's kind of funny. I guess this is the only glass thing we're gonna find. There we go. Full back. Let's look down here. Always have to hide something. Trash scanner. Nothing more down here. Good. All the way up here. And in here. Full trash bag again. There we go. They get shitty fast full when we're doing the organic waste, so that's all good. Because they're large lumps. There we go. In here, nothing. Okay, all good, all set. Let's head in here then. A little in here. Let's look behind the door. No. Okay, all good. All set. Should be good. Fine. We have one big piece here. Okay. Plastic. All the plastic in one thing. All the glass in one thing. All the wood in one thing. And we have a cash register we need to go plunder. There we go. And last organic right here. Then we're gonna close the truck up, and then we're gonna run to the cash register. That one is not going unseen. There we go. There we go. There we go. All good, all fine, all good, all fine. Let's get to it. Next stop, please. There we go. All the trash, all the cash. We are going for the big cash here. This one seems like a lot of random shits. Good. In here with that, in here with that. There we go. Lots of small tits and bits here. There we go. This one. Jump. Down here. Seems all good. A lot of paper here. Oops, wrong key. That's all okay. Let's see in here, nothing. Good. Let's manage our way over here. Oh, locked door. There we go. We like the sign of locked door. And here we have two locked doors right after each other. There we go. First nimble. And this locked door. Right here. And another treasure chest for us. Good. Let's see. Don't forget anything. We are going to see if we can get everything. That's the primary vision here. Of course, sometimes we leave a single item behind because I can't be asked to search the whole ground for it. It is a lot easier with the trash scanner, but sometimes I just can't be asked to run all the way back for one bit. If it is we had used the scanner and found one bit and find out we actually needed two, then I might not be asked to actually run all the way back for the singular item. I know, horrible me, but that's just how I am. There we go. This one in here, so wooden crate. This box. Now we have all the organic waste. There we go. There we go. Next place. This one should have a lot of plastic. All good. Also a little annoying because I know a lot of plastic waste is big pieces. So we're gonna have it in for us here. With all the big pieces. You can see already a lot of tires. And they are filling up the truck so fast, the tires. At least I had the decency not to make them all the same looking. But I hate these freaking tires. They fill up the entire truck. We could of course go home in between the jobs But that also takes time, and I want to collect as much trash as possible while it's light. So we don't have to use the flashlight mumbling around trying to find shit. It is a little annoying. Of course we do that sometimes as well, but if we are able to do it in the daylight, most of it, that's the goal. There we go. That should be everything outside. There we go. Let's jump out here, over here. Look behind the register. Nothing hidden, nothing good. Let's do the scanner down here. Mostly it's not like much down here. Mostly they hit a single object or something like that down here. And not a tire, for fuck's sake. Okay, something behind the door. I saw that. Another tire going there. And this wooden crate. We have a locked door. There we go. Why all these big pieces? Why? It's been throughout this episode a lot of large pieces. And of course I bumped the last one. There we go. Almost on the first go. Almost. Okay, out here. Lots of large pieces again. Another fucking tire over there. I don't like the tires. And another one right here. Oh my fucking god. Are they shitting me? Literally. Lots of shits and pieces, and then they give me this crap. Oh my god. Oh well. It's trash. We're gonna live with it. See, this one we wouldn't have seen if we didn't use the scanner. We might not even have found this one because we're not going down here much. Of course not where the big parts are. Good. Let's pop some of these annoying tires in here. There we go. Shit pieces of plastic waste. Another one. That was all the wood waste. There we go. All the paper waste done. And we should be having everything with us. No, we missed one piece over there. I guess that's the one we miss. I guess this is all we miss. Almost sure. Gonna waste the whole back for that one piece of crap. There we go. Let's head into the next one. A lot of plastic again. Hopefully not as many tires though. Because then we're gonna be in trouble with having item space. There we go. Let's see, paper, plastic, plastic. Let's see, cash register. There we go. And in here, lots of pieces. We go scan this area. Did we miss anything in here? No. Good. Throw this one into the truck along with this one. Then we're gonna go around here. Did we miss anything over here? We missed one right there. Then we're gonna go over here. Lots of big pieces over here. At least not tires. Or at least we haven't come across any tires right at this spot yet. Fingers crossed. Doesn't look like the typical tire place, but you might be surprised. There we go. In here, nothing. Good. In here, a guitar. Almost brand new waste guitar. some part of a plastic chair. And we have yet another cash register. That's just lovely. And a lot of big pieces in here again. There we go. Take this one. Over here. This one over here. Why all these big pieces? There we go. And the next one. And this one. There we go. Half a guitar. Someone's been playing and smashing guitars in this place. Since there's 2.5 guitar just in here. There we go. This one. Waste scanner. Seems all good. Have shitloads out here, but that's what we all thrown out here. Let's see. All these big pieces takes their time. That's for sure. There we go. Let's run back and forth. No real fast way to do this. Just working as a trash panda, trashing all the day. Just working as a trash panda, collecting all my pay. There we go. And let's see, how many places do we have left? We have one more left, so let's do that one. And then I think we will round up for this time. So I will just do the organizing of putting things into the machinery, and then next time we will look at doing the deals. So let's just collect the scraps and pieces here. Making all sorts of things next time. Let's see, trace waste over here. No, good. And in here we go. And they're over here collecting trash bits and pits. There we go, full. Smudge. Use the trash scanner over here. We have one piece we missed. There we go. Pop that in here. Along with this one. There we go. Now we're gonna just throw everything to the door again. Just as usual. Nothing new. When we operate with Queen Trash Panda. There we go. Let's use our scanner down here because that's not where they hide the most. Let's just take a quick scan once again. No, good. Lots in here. It's generally not that they put a lot of stuff down that aisle. And hopefully we do have enough paper waste to make our newspaper this time, next time. So we can fulfill that order. There we go. And this one, and we have one large item over here. There we go. Trash this one over here. We have a newspaper here. We have a locked door. We like locked doors. Take care of the trash first. Anything behind the door? No. Good. And in here, nothing much, just some. But just a little also makes a difference. There we go. Good. Then we're gonna use the scanner. Scanning down here. We have a singular item down here. There we go. Then we're gonna run to put every item in the truck again. There we go. Back and forth, back and forth. We know the drill. There we go. There we go. Another piece. I think we had a big piece right here too of a plastic chair. That one is kind of hard to see in the dark. Or in the semi-dark we have here. There we go. And then we will just head back to the factory. I will open up the gates, let them work, and then I will say thank you for this time. I hope you had a blast. I had a blast making the video. If you did, please like, subscribe and follow. Click the little bell for notifications, and see you around. Shield Maiden is out of here. Hey!